Why are you doing that?
Hello, Wad.
Hello. I don't know when food will be here, so I will leave at some point to go get it.
Okay.
I hope you're on offense during that.
So can we call a timeout for like a minute and a half?
My internet went out.
If you give us 3 points.
I mean, literally, it'll just be I'll get up, run downstairs, grab food, come back upstairs. It'll take like a minute or two.
It sounds like a field goal or a touchdown penalty to me.
Yeah.
Hey there, beautiful people.
Oh,
Goodbye.
it's in
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
You're all so beautiful.
Serial killer vibes. Steve, did you not go live?
It's not serial killer vibes. What do you mean?
Okay, I don't have the video. Like, it's not showing up on your channel.
Wait, is the championship tonight?
Yes.
Like right now.
Just leave.
Oh, that's why you guys are all in here. I get it now. Okay, you guys have fun.
Make sure you tune in, Andy. Make sure you tune in, bud.
It all makes sense, dude. I get it. Good luck.
Let me pull up my session so I can see my playbook.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Tell me there's more changes to it for the...
Yeah, there was
I wanna
actually.
see some of these.
Damn it.
I want to see some of these upcoming videos.
We have some good new plays that we labbed up.
Why did you cut off Twist like that?
It's fucked.
It's not the first time, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking
You know what's crazy? Dude,
Send me the link. Send me.
Yeah, just the link from your end, and I'll just pull up that direct link. Maybe it's set to private or something. One second. Okay, cool. Think so. Yeah. Transform. Stretch the screen. God, that looks fucking horrible. Oh, I can't remember what I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do this. Okay, so I've got it theoretically working here. There's only one issue. You're gonna have to mute Parsec on your end. That's gonna be annoying as hell. So in order for the stream, no, actually, who do I can do? Google Chrome is gonna go to voice generator. It's gonna go to speakers. We're gonna do audio input capture, no, audio output capture. That's gonna go to speakers too. No, no, you don't have to go on camera. Wait, who? I was not gonna be here. It's just me and Twist. So welcome to it. Okay. All right. I'm good on my end. Just whenever you're ready to go, come back and do interviews. Make sure that quality is as high as I can go here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just whenever I'm gonna drag bars in here with y'all. So I'll move y'all to broadcast in a second. But whenever y'all are good to go,
The moment I get a phone call from work, y'all pull me in here. What's up? What do I do here?
you're good, Pars. To be honest, I think Gerald fucked with it trying to fix it, and I don't like it. Yeah, remind me after the stream. I'll look into that. Well, Blake, it wasn't like you. I may just have to give staff role first to do it. So, all right, I'm gonna take y'all to broadcast, and whenever y'all ready, just come do interviews.
Is Hal showing up, or do you need time?
Nope, just us.
Okay.
Trying to get this fucking set up again.
Jesus, whenever you get a chance, share your screen. Huh? I said, whenever you get a chance, share your screen. Take care of the YouTube first, but I just want to be like up to date and not watching the YouTube behind you. DB made another fucking. He made another YouTube channel, and it's called DB Shorts, Double Break Shorts. He said whenever we're ready, get to doing shit. Well, they're all still in the same call, so I need them to go to the calls.
Hey, Sneak, whenever you're ready, like ready for me to put you live on the broadcast, just like do something on your screen to give me a hint. You know what I mean? You won't send me a message because I won't see it, but just something on your end, like pull up YouTube on your screen or something. That would be my key. Like the helmet span. Yeah, just switch to that. Whenever you switch to that, I will switch you, and then you're live on you. Okay. All right, cool.
BB says, "Who thinks I'm gonna get banned this stream?" And I said, "Me." He goes, "But I love you, Bars. I'll prove you wrong." Nah, not when you just go in there and ban them. Who? Oh. Jesus. Who messed it up? Hmm. We only got 13 views. I was stressing and running home for nothing. We're still sitting there. Ready, Freddy?
It's gonna be very difficult. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this, to be honest with you.
Oh, fuck. You're fine. Oh, shit. Gage told us both to connect to him. Gage told us both to connect to him.
All right. Pars, did you already leave me? Yep, you sure did.
Okay.
Nope, you're there. All right. So let's start out with some predictions here. Who do you think is going to win this game today?
Honestly, I've been on CMU this whole time. I think CMU's got a great opportunity to win this game today. Just based off of last time, when we're sitting here thinking, just based off of last time, we got the back corner of the end zone touchdown to win the game from CCU. So I don't think that's going to happen again. I think CMU actually gets the win this time.
Okay, that's bold prediction. I'm gonna swing the opposite of you. I think the CCU is gonna pull it off again. They're not the top team in the country for no reason. So let's get to it. Who do you want to go to first for these interviews?
Let's go to CMU real quick.
All right.
Yeah, house is kind of different. So, hi, Sneak.
Hello. Be on you. Cool. All right. Gerald.
Yes.
Wad. Core.
What's up?
Big game today. How y'all feeling? We're the
Well,
Just glad to be here.
yeah. I mean, in reality, yeah, we got lucky last week. Did not play well at all. Through 3 quarters, we played like we shouldn't have been in the playoffs. And then the 4th quarter, we finally put it together. So we can't do that again. It's got to be a perfect day on both sides to have a shot to win this.
Gotcha. So I know that what happened last time was obviously devastating for you guys. What can you do to stop that Coastal offense from tearing your defense apart again?
Stop the running game. That's almost the entire offense, I feel like. So if we stop that, I trust our secondary to lock them down in man coverage.
I just want to start by saying congratulations to everyone. It's amazing to get here. It's our first season. Fred Weasley went off all season. Y'all find yourself in the national championship game. I don't know if he asked this already. Are we feeling confident? How are we feeling? What are we looking like on the field? The team, any nerves?
I mean, it's a natty. I feel like there's some nerves, for everyone, but no, we feel pretty confident that we lost to them last time we played, but got stopped short of the 2-yard line, so it's not like you're out of the game. It was down to the wire. I feel like we could very easily win this.
Eager to prove what we can do, because even that game being that close, it felt like a bit of a sloppy game. Still, if we can put together a perfect game, got a lot to prove still.
All right, man. That's it for me. I'll let you guys go, and we'll go over to the other team.
All right. Yeah.
All
Good
right.
luck, guys.
Thank you.
We got 25 seconds on the play clock. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
And we can always audible to a different formation We could even do that. I could just audible to a different formation and we
Alright.
go from there.
Coach Gage.
Yeah.
Coach Twist.
What's going on?
I just want to first start out by saying congratulations to both coaches on getting here on your first year in the RFCL. I know Patrick Jordan and Jordan Grant have been fantastic for you guys in the backfield. So just congratulations to your team. Were there any nerves out there on practice beforehand? How we feeling? How was the warm-up?
Pretty good. I mean, honestly, the pressure is on me and Twist and how well we can communicate this. We're without Howell, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to be, one of us is I'm basically gonna have to be defensive coordinator while he retains his role as OC tonight. So I'm working a little double duty. We're both very offensive minded. We see the game the same way offensively. So hopefully that'll translate to the defense as well.
Okay. Gage, since you are acting as the defensive coordinator for today, what is the game plan going in to stop Fred Weasley?
And honestly, we're gonna have to see how he's playing. Fred's been very inconsistent all year. Sometimes he likes to run a little bit more. Sometimes he can throw the ball over the field. If he's going to be throwing a lot and throwing accurate, then we want to try to make him beat us with his legs. If he's going to scramble a lot, then we'll try to make him beat us with his arm. Ultimately, we're just going to play opposite of him.
All right.
West, it's been a long season for you, right? You started out as a head coach, then life got in your way, and then you ended up as the OC here for playing in the national championship game. How does it feel, just your journey throughout the season, to get to this national championship game and have a chance to win?
Yeah, and talk about a backstory, man. I mean, leaving my family back in Michigan, my son playing back there still, so it has been kind of a different season for our family. But blessed to be here, blessed to be hired by Coach Gage here to run the offense, and it's been working really well. So like he said, we've had a great week of practice. We talked about a lot of stuff. Our minds really click, and we came up with a pretty good game plan. So I'm excited about this chance, and we'll see if we can get a ring.
That's all I got. Sneak?
Nope, that's all I got. Good luck, guys. We'll talk
Hey,
to
Steve,
at
can
the
you move the cameras up closer to the corner on both scenes?
Make sure you get this T-shirt in there too, boys.
Like,
Everyone
you know what
is
I'm saying? Is he still in here? I can't look.
He's still in here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Sneak? Like more out of the middle and closer to the top.
Yeah.
Like top right, top left.
Yep.
Cool.
My parsec dropped, so I'm just gonna have Sneak share screen if that's not too much.
Oh, you are asking a lot, my friend.
Yeah, because my parsec dropped off of Gage.
You are asking a lot, my friend.
We can add it back real quick.
Yeah,
Paris.
I just connected.
Let's move twists back up a little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
There we go. All right. Anyway, good luck. We'll talk to you at the half.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Sorry.
All right. So
I
before
hear
anybody says anything,
right now.
before anybody says anything, I just want to let you guys know, I just moved and I only have one monitor, so I'm making things work here. Okay, so bear with me. Anyway, as you were saying, Pars, sorry.
What is? I hear like an echo right now. I don't think YouTube does. I think it's just me. I think it's just me because I don't know what's happening. I just looked back up for a sec and I hear us. I just hear my start this conversation.
You need to. So basically, what's happening is you're hearing the sound coming from Gage's PC as well. So all you got to do is just mute the sound on Parsec, and you're good to go.
How do I mute the sound on the parsec?
Click on the Parsec symbol, and then go to sound where it says on, and just click it. And we have kickoff. Looks like
National championship is kicked off. Let's go.
Looks like CMU is getting the ball first. I might have to mute here in a second.
That's all right. I got this.
The
As we're going to see
the
the changes happen for each team. Now, first on offense in this national championship of RFCL Season 1 is CMU in all whites. Oh, wow. I like those helmets. Those have to be brand new for today's game. Fake jet sweep, hand up the middle on an inside zone that gets -2 yards. Or never mind, he gets back to the line. I don't believe that's true.
Hi, baby. Got home just in time to get on and get the stream set up.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't hear myself talking to my own ears. Another shotgun, single back formation, 2 wide receivers to the left side. I believe. Oh, it's going to be a read option by Fred Weasley. Is that Fred Weasley? Just straight up question, real quick.
I'm casting, but I had to mute because the fucking dogs were barking.
Are those sleeves Fred has on? Okay. Okay. We're sitting here. We're going to go hurry up formation. Fred Weasley, single back. He's going to drop back to pass, throw it over the middle on an inside route by Colt Strong for 9 yards. What happened to Fred? It's going to bother me. Fred Weasley tanned. Let's just say that. Fred Weasley tanned on his way to the national championship game. Same formation, sitting back here, single back.
I believe that is an actual arm sleeve on the left arm. So I don't think.
What about the right arm?
The right arm, I think that he was obviously, took a brief vacation before championship time. Got some sun.
1 by Central Michigan.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax the nerves before you go into a natty.
And we're in the bus. He had the window down. He was sitting on the right side, had his arm out the window. That's all it is. It's a single arm tan. That's all it is.
Hey, I understand that one. That's for sure.
Anyways, we're seeing a great first drive out of Fred Weasley. He's really playing well. He's running like Gage said, they want to make him beat him with their legs if he's going to throw a lot. There's only been 1 complete pass. The rest have been runs on this drive. We're going to get a motion man, inside zone, up the middle. That is a big carry for 13 yards by Jordan Tompkins.
But see, that's one thing where I would kind of disagree with Gage on that, because if you're trying to force him to run, Central Michigan has been turning, they've been kind of transforming their game plan a little bit. They've been running the ball extremely well as of late. So, I mean, that's nothing to tread lightly on.
Tyler Carter coming in motion. Going to go on a little inside route there, but it's a wheel route to the running back. Is this their third string? No, this is Caleb Holloman. So we've already seen 3 running backs hold the ball this game for CMU. And I got to tell you, I think they like that single man, high press man coverage.
Oh, absolutely. I just got to throw this out here. That I know you probably said something about it earlier, but those all white unis, those look pretty freaking icy.
Yeah, to bust them out on the last game of CMU history, like
Absolutely,
what?
Right?
Like
Save
Colt
the
Strong
best
was
for
good down there.
last.
Colt Strong. We're going to get a single back formation game with Slesker in the backfield. Fred Weasley bringing Will Davis in motion. It's going to be a play. Ooh, 4 yards. That looked like 2 yards. I don't know about you, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't know about 4 yards, but refs are gonna call it where they call it.
We're getting a lot of single high press man coverage out here on CCU, and I understand they have fantastic corners, but these wide receivers from CMU have lit everyone up this season. Fred Weasley back to pass, little drop back. He's going to throw to the wheel route again, and that's going to be Slesker for 8 yards.
I gotta say, with CMU's backfield, they are not even just a dual threat. They are a triple threat, honestly. Even that third string running back is terrifying when he comes up to the line.
Correct. And I don't know if anyone could tell right there, but Fred definitely would have scored there if you cut that in a bit. And you can see 66, that big offensive lineman, that pulling guard, start jumping up and down in the end zone, knowing he just had a touchdown. If Fred followed his blocks, that pulling guard blocked no one because no one was there. Fred would have walked it in. Instead, it's 2nd and goal. single. We're getting 4 receivers out. So Colt Strong on the outside and Tyler Carter at the bottom of your screen. Both of their recruit great wide receivers for this season. Play action pass over the middle to Elijah Guy, someone who doesn't get his name called a lot throughout the season, for the first touchdown of the Natty. And Fred Weasley's 4 for 4, 60 yards and a touchdown in one drive.
And that's a good statement to make for CMU right now. You know, you get the ball first. You proved to Coastal Carolina that you're not screwing around with moving the ball down the field, and then you put up the first touchdown of the national championship. That really sets the tone, and I'm excited to see what Coastal can respond back with.
You know, we've seen all season quarterbacks having a real hard time heating up. It just seems like Fred comes on to the field hot. Like 4 for 4, 60 yards and a touchdown. That man came on the field throwing. And both these quarterbacks do it. We've seen Jordan Grant do it last week in the semis. He just came out and instantly started throwing the ball and getting completions.
And see that kind of makes it makes you think, you know, maybe I should not take these quarterbacks for granted if I'm Coastal or CMU, because there's other people in this league where they don't have that luxury of, you know, having quarterbacks that start automatically hot.
The pressure from CMU is there. Coach Core is here. He's not watching an LSU baseball game, so he's actually here today. The pressure from his defense got to Jordan Grant within a second. Hit that man, ball, and complete. Sneak, you good?
Yeah, and just had to yell at the animal.
What do you need to do? Some more single high press man coverage, this time out of CMU. They're sending that corner on a blitz. It's not going to get there, but that's going to be a drop pass. 0 for 2 from Jordan Grant. 1 drop pass and 1 where he just got lit up by the defense. And they're coming out and throwing again, Sneak. Like, this is 2 throws in a row. They haven't ran the ball to Patrick Jordan once.
And see, this is very surprising to me, honestly, because I definitely would not have even thought that this could be the final offensive play of this drive, of this first drive. Like, you know, I definitely was not expecting, if, you know, obviously if they throw an incompletion, that it was going to be a 3-and-out.
I've got to be honest here. I'm a madman. This would 100% be a read option for me. But it's not. Jordan Grant backs back pass. He's going to throw deep. He's going to throw long, but he's not hot and way overthrows his open receiver who got behind the safety, who looked like he was still backpedaling 40 yards downfield. No idea why that happened. No idea why that safety, how that wasn't completed. But that's 0 for 3 for Jordan Grant after just seeing Fred Weasley go 4 for 4.
Yeah, that was surprising for a first drive for Coastal, especially with how dominant they have been. Now, I guess let's see if the Coastal defense can actually stop the offense for Central Michigan and Fred Weasley, because if they can't, I feel like they're going to just keep digging themselves a hole that they probably won't be able to climb out of if Coastal's offense keeps on playing like this anyway.
Fred back to pass. It is a play action pass. Wide open. Colt Strong left his corner in the dust. That almost looked like cover 2 zone. I'm not entirely sure because the slot corner actually backed up and followed his man. But that did look like cover 2 zone because of how easy Colt Strong just beat his guy off the line.
And that's your recruit, isn't it?
It is, in fact, and he's quicker than I am in real life. So you know what? They did me well. Anyways, we're seeing no press man this go around, obviously, after just being burnt. Fred Weasley back to pass, no time in the pocket, gets it away to Elijah Guy, who will go down for -1. That's 2nd and 11. Way to get that ball into your hands. I look at that pressure on Fred Weasley. Somehow gets the ball out to the tight end. You know Wad wanted that halfback wheel.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's been working great for them so far in this game.
Now we have a 2-man backfield, 2 running back backfield back there. We'll see if this is a run. They like to run a lot of motion from one running back and then a read option just to kind of mess with the defense a little bit, which does work. But they're going to go ahead and audible out. The running back is in at tight end. I repeat, This is a Mason offense. The running back is in a tight end, and that was almost picked in the biggest game of the year. Law brick hands. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, that's gotta be unfortunate for that young kid, you know. Biggest game of the year. You're a freshman. You get your ball, like you get your hand on the ball in this big game and you drop it. That's gotta be demoralizing a little bit.
Perfectly thrown to him. Tyler Carter, is that his name? Tyler Carter, these single man on the left-hand side. Colt Strong coming in motion. It's going to be a pass. Colt Strong is about to go on an in here. He's not going to look. And the in by Tyler Carter wide open for 13 yards and a first down. After a really bad couple plays, first down.
And I gotta say, you know, it seems like Tyler Carter has been very silent for Central Michigan as of late. So it's nice to, you know, see his number called in this big game.
Yeah, Tyler's playoffs haven't been the best. He was one of the best receivers in regular season, but his playoffs haven't been the best. Colt has come through, and so has Willie Davis. Going to be another play action pass. This is probably the exact same pass they've been running all day. It's only, oh my God,
Oh no.
it's dropped again. Gray drops it. That should have been a pick. That is back. If they score on this drive, Gage has got to light a fire into his defense because that is 2 picks that could have went the other way.
Yeah, something's got to change on that.
Selesker alone in the backfield. Colt Strong on the bottom right. Sorry, I thought you were done.
You're good.
But that is back-to-back drop picks. First one could have been a pick 6. That one would have ended the drive.
That's what I get for trying to multitask.
Hand off up the middle. So let's get for 12 yards. That is what you get for trying to multitask. I'll cut you off every time. So let's get for 12 yards. The middle of the field's wide open for the running back. Not once has the middle gotten pressure to Fred and or the running back, and that center and guards are moving it. The one almost sack came off the left end from the left tackle. Motion man. Play action, looking for it all. He's going to throw a little wheel route to number 2. I believe that's Willie Davis, 6-yard reception. And that could be counted as a bounce route.
Could be.
See, I tried running those. My guys just run straight out of bounds.
Then if your quarterback does decide to throw it to them, then it's a penalty on you. So
Correct. It's still the first quarter, you know. I wonder if they're going to try to get this ball out before the first quarter. Yeah, hike the ball one more time. Get another play again. Do it. Nope. They're happy to go into the second quarter, and here we go. 7-0. Honestly, I thought this would be 7-7 going into the second quarter. We see offenses start slow, but these two start really fast. So I thought this would be 7-7. The worst case scenario here is 14-0, but CCU can definitely come back from that.
Oh, absolutely. But they got to get Jordan Grant warmed up. Or use Patrick Jordan. Get him in the game.
No, I completely agree. Holloman up the middle for a gain of about 4. We're sitting here at 3-1. Again, the middle's wide open. And like I said earlier, CMU likes to send one man on motion every single time. He's got a few people open. It's Colt Strong for a touchdown. Colt Strong, my recruit, 5-yard touchdown, 14-0.
This game is becoming a surprise, man.
It is. I just want to say, I think Colt was one of the league leaders in touchdowns through the season. So my guy is good. I think he's a possession receiver too. He's not even speed. So, but anyways, 14-0 in the Natty. I wonder if the Nerds are getting to CCU now.
I mean, they gotta be. You know, it's only the beginning of the second quarter, but you're already down 14-0 and have not done anything on offense yet. And obviously your defense cannot stop Central Michigan, so you have to score on each of these drives.
I know exactly what this play call is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to Tony Romo this thing. It is that halfback direct snap. I guarantee you it's the halfback direct snap to Patrick Jordan. I do this on my team. I call a play and it's right 70% of the time, and I'm wrong. But it's still a run to the outside. What a broken tackle!
Oh
Another
my.
gonna miss. Gain of 12 from Patrick Jordan. Whoa, that should have been a negative 4-yard play.
What a stiff arm from Patrick Jordan. Like
Dude,
that is like pure Todd, like prime Todd Gurley, Derrick Henry. Like kid is just showing out and showing off that strength.
Running to the outside in this league is a death sentence. But somehow right there, Patrick Jordan gets through, breaks the tackle. Another guy misses. Whoever number 9 is needs to get new glasses.
Unless it's Patrick Jordan or Zach Armstrong.
Correct. And we're going to see a play action pass over the middle to number 10 for Julius Tidd for an 8-yard reception. My bad for not knowing all the names of the CCU wide receivers. I don't have a paper in front of me telling me who's who. I'll get it when the game tells me. How about that? We're going to see a motion here. He's 1 for 4, 8 yards. I think we're going to see a motion run here. We saw a bunch on that playbook. So we're sitting here. I think we're going to see a motion run play. It's a play action pass, so I'm very wrong. Over the middle to no one. Definitely should have ran that ball, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially with being such short yardage, and then having the pass go to the Gophers. You know, it's not.
Dude, I love how I said I'm right 70% of the time, and I've been right 0% of the time today. But I sit back there and I'm like, oh, this is this. And Raider just listens and we call a play based on it, and I'm usually right and I'm happy with it. We're seeing a pistol formation, 2 running backs, Patrick Jordan in the backfield, 2 receivers at the top, and Trey Turner, I believe, the baseball star, is at tight end. Back to pass once again. He's 1 for 4, ladies and gentlemen. Throws it to Patrick Jordan. Patrick Jordan can't do everything, though, and it's 4th and 1.
I think you left your Tony Romo play calling skills at home.
It's no longer my season. I've been out a few weeks. You know, who cares, right? I'll get up next week.
Been out of the game for a little bit.
Out of the game.
I do got to say something. You know, it's actually a big honor to be calling this game with you, my friend.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. It's so good to be here with you. I'm not going to lie, and be able to cast the national championship game for the first ever time in this league. Back to pass. It's a massive blitz. He's wide open over the middle. Number 15, Clarence Jefferson, the guy who I say this a lot today, the guy who caught the ball in the corner in the end zone to win this game just a few weeks ago, comes up with a big catch right there, and Jordan Grant, in the face of pressure, gets the ball out.
Yeah, and Coastal's kind of lucky that Jordan was able to get that ball off and throw it on target, because, you know, with how he's been throwing today, me personally, I would not have trusted it.
Pistol formation, the run. They're going to run commit, and somehow he's breaking tackles. Can he break this one? Patrick Jordan cannot break that one. It's 3 yards, but if he did, it would have been a bad day considering the rest of the defense just kind of ran behind him and watched. But like you said earlier, Sneak, I'm glad to be here with you, man. This is amazing. This is my 2nd national championship in just a few weeks, so I'm feeling good. Inside zone, up the middle, a gain of 8 from Patrick Jordan. Let this man cook. Let this man eat.
Did you cash for the Gridiron National Championship?
Yeah, it was me and Larry.
Oh, okay.
I got a shout out from Board. I mean, no, I'm kidding. Hand off to Patrick Jordan, up the middle, 2 yards. Nah, that sounded weird. I'm not one of those guys. Boyd's cool, but I've seen one video. I'm not like one of those fanboy guys. He's just a cool dude. I gotta mute up. You got this, Nate?
Well, that's terrible timing. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Coastal can actually score on this drive. If they can score on this drive, I think they'll be okay in this game. But with throws like that from Jordan Grant, you're not going to be able to do it. Sorry about that. We got 3rd and 8, and I'm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I dropped my glasses and I'm back. I'm sorry.
I might be calling the obvious here, but it's going to be a pass.
It's going to be a pass. Clarence Jefferson should be wide open off the press man. Instead, that slot corner does follow him as well. So that was 2-man. Trey Turner in the corner for 17 yards. Did you see that? That was an interesting defense. Clarence Jefferson broke off the line against his press corner, and then the slot corner went with him. It was almost like they doubled him, so they had to have pressed his button. They had to say, hey, this is who the ball's going to.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Jordan Grant was able to get that ball off because he had a lineman in his face.
There, another press man single high opportunity here. Man in motion, not going to hand. It's going to hand off the middle to Patrick Jordan, -2 yards. They are playing the run. This defensive line has been talking all week about Patrick Jordan not getting anywhere on them, and it hasn't really worked. But look at them; they're playing the run. And I gotta say, I think this is forcing CCU to be one-dimensional, and you don't want to be, right?
Right.
Like, you want to be able to run the ball. And Patrick Jordan's doing a great job, but he also has to break a lot of tackles and able to do it.
Which he's, kind of done already, but, going the whole entire game with doing that, puts a lot of stress on you.
Correct. And we're sitting here in a 3rd and 6. This is big. You need to walk away with 7. Walking away with 3 is not good enough because then you're still down 2 scores. You have to walk away with 7 here.
Especially with the clock narrowing down on halftime and CMU getting the ball back. With that amount of time left, it's
Man, I'd run this ball again, to be honest with you. It's a 3-man front. They're going to pass. It's going to be kind of a sort of a play action. It's going to go over the middle. I believe this is Clarence Jefferson. On the same exact route, he runs a lot for 4 yards. I would go for this. Do they go for this? I got to say, Gage is...
I don't know, though. Because, you can't run it because they're going to run commit. You can't throw it because Jordan Grant is still cold. And he can throw it off the wire, and then you turn the ball over, and now CMU has the ball, and you have no points.
Either way, you look here. If you kick a field goal, it's 14-3. Technically, you're still down 2 scores. Because then you'll have to score and get another field goal to tie the game.
But that only limits CMU to march downfield with, a minute 40, roughly? And then CCU gets the ball back at half.
Yeah. I got to say, I'm going for this every day. Every day that starts with Y, I'm going for this. I've proved that in my playoff game. It didn't work for me. But I'm going... If you're still down 2 scores after you kick a field goal and you can still get down 3 scores, I don't think it's worth it. It's 4th and 2. I'm going for this every day that starts with Y. What they're going to do, it's going to be a bunch formation. Look how tall Clarence Jefferson is. Oh, wide open on the out route. He doesn't take it. He's going to run to the right, and it's going to be a turnover. Jordan Grant sacked. They should have listened to you, Sneak. Was that the caster's curse right there? Did I just broadcast
It might have been, Pars. It might have been.
He was wide open, man. Wide open on the out route. And you know what? I've seen a lot of out routes in my day not get completed. So... All right, see, back on offense. They really got to stop him here, man. They haven't been able to stop this team once, but they need to get a stop here, or it's going to be a long day. It's going to be Fred Weasley. That should be a negative yard. It's not. It's a 0 yard.
Back to the line, apparently.
They're so good at getting back to the line. Every single time I think it's a negative yardage play. No, they're back at the line.
Right.
Oh no, man! And you can see, like looking down on the field, I'm watching the replay on the jumbotron. You can see the disgust in Coach Gage's face when they don't get that, and you can see Coach Twist, the offensive coordinator, his head is in his hands on the jumbotron. Hard to see. They really need to stop. That first play was really good. Going to be dropped back to pass. It's a 3-man rush. Can they get there? They get there. Get the sack. Fred Weasley behind the yard for 3. That number 90 has a lot of sacks on this season. He tied the record for most sacks in a single game, and he has kept going.
If CCU can stop CMU right now, I think they might have a chance to still score.
Yeah, the short field is
smarter. They gotta play smarter.
Slesker, the single man in the backfield. Tyler Carter by himself down on the left. You could possibly look for him on a corner. There's plenty of grass out there for him to get a corner route. That safety's on the inside, and he has 2 corners over there, but one of them's probably going to blitz, or one of them's going to follow the running back. So you probably get Tyler Carter on this corner route. Holtstrom comes in motion. He's going to run over the middle. It's going to be 3. Oh my God! It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Gray, the guy who dropped it in the end zone last drive.
He
The guy
redeemed
who
himself.
he redeemed himself, man. Like that's not a recruiting thing, but good for him because that redeemed himself. That made him look good in his teammates' eyes, and now they have an opportunity to strike.
And see, now you have quite a bit of time, and you're in good field position. So I would not waste this, even if it is just the 3 points. Take the points and go into the half, and you get the ball back, and then you can start marching downfield again and try and put up something.
Oh my god!
But that
And
was an all-out blitz.
That sent everyone on the defense.
There was nothing Jordan Grant could have done on that one.
Coach Cord, defensive coordinator, was trusting his corners because if Grant saw that and just threw it deep, it would have been one-on-one anywhere on the field. All right, nobody in the backfield to help Jordan Grant. They've been sending pressure all day. Will the offensive line be able to stop it? 5 wide receivers out there on the field. That guy in the middle is massive, by the way. I have no idea who that is. He's dropping back to pass, looking to the right, going up, throwing left to the guy I said was massive and missed. How do you miss a guy who's 6'9"? It's like, how do you miss that with like an 8-foot wingspan?
Yeah,
I mean, look at
I don't know
number
what's
8 right
going
there.
on with Jordan Grant, to be honest with you. Like, this is not the style of play that I see out of him.
Yeah, Jordan Grant's having jitters, man. It's his final college game ever. Can we talk about that real quick? This is his legacy. This is his final college game ever. Bunch formation. We were getting both the tall guys on the right side and Julius Hitt on the left. Drop back, throw to nobody. And I am losing my mind on that sideline right now.
And I honestly think that all-out blitz kind of pushed them out of field goal range. But if they end up going for it, so be it.
This is a fake field goal. This is a fake field goal. Oh my God, they kicked it.
And it is
Nowhere close.
Yeah, this is not looking great for Coastal right now.
And with 56, I didn't know Central Michigan called a timeout. But with 48.9 seconds, they have an opportunity almost at the 50 to try to get in the field goal range. And it realistically could only take one play to do so. Cole Strong down there on the left by himself. They're going to run the ball. That actually ended up being a great move as they get 9 yards from Caleb Holloman and they can hurry this up. I got to say, Jordan Grant's looking vulnerable, man. For the first time this season, looking vulnerable.
Oh, absolutely.
Another handoff up the middle, doesn't get a first down. That's a bad play call right there. Doesn't get a first down. Now you have to burn timeout. No, it's 3rd and 1.
I get that you're probably nervous to make Fred put it back through the air after that interception, but that was his technically his first incompletion, maybe.
Yeah,
at least I think.
Read option gets the first down, which does stop the clock. I know some coaches in this league don't know that. We're going to probably get another read option. It looked like it was inside zone up the middle. Devon Selesker for 6 yards. They are running this ball. They're just letting the clock tick.
I think they're trying to push into field goal range to at least add 3 more and then take it into that.
I believe. Yeah, CCU gets ball at half. So that would have been big for them to score there and double up. However, that does not happen. Fred Weasley singles back there, going to play action. The right end is back there. He's got Colt Strong, and he's just going to miss it.
I gotta say, Angel Maldonado is playing very well today. He's seen some action today. But yes, he did do that. But he is at least making defensive plays where it matters. I mean, that's why these defensive backs aren't playing wide receiver.
I think this is going to be another play action pass out of them, and it's not. The running back's going to take off on the verts. He's going to throw it over the middle to Elijah Guy for 10 yards. That was just an easy tight end slant. First down, time stop. They're going to hurry up.
I don't know about this one. I would have.
Wide open over there on the Elijah Guy. He's not going to take it. He's going to take the easy reception. Willie Dale. And now you're in field goal range. Now you're looking. See, now he doesn't look tan. I'm so confused by Fred Weasley right now. Guys, it's Tan Gate. I'm not sure if that's Fred Weasley out there, to be completely honest with you. And the field goal is up and good. 17-0 going into halftime unless we see the first ever RFCL kick return touchdown. And could it happen in the national championship?
I don't think it's going to, but I guess we'll find out.
And let's be honest here, the game's still in reach, right? You haven't done a great job at stopping the CMU offense, but the game is by far still in reach. This is a good team, good coaches. Like, it's going to take a lot for these guys to go down. And we're going to see a great kick return, but he's going to get tackled from behind. That is Patrick Jordan. Who do you want to go talk to first?
I think we should probably go talk to Coastal and ask them what in the world is going on in this game.
All right, let's go.
Coach Gage,
Here we go.
Coach Twist. How are we feeling after that half?
Shitty.
Not good.
That's
Hell.
not all. I didn't expect much out of that question, to be honest with you.
I mean, I just honestly wanted to see what the emotions were like because it hasn't looked great.
Now we're seeing a lot of heavy blitzes out of CMU, right? A lot of heavy blitzes on their defense, and it seems like it's getting a Jordan Grant. Has he just been hit a few more times than what he's used to, and having a hard time getting his head back into it? Or what do you think is going on?
No, he's just not completing passes. I mean, we're getting. If you go back and watch it, we're anticipating the blitzes. We're calling quick routes, and he's not hitting them. Period. We've got guys open all over the field. He's not hitting them. We've got guys on defense in positions to have pick sixes, interceptions in the end zone. They're dropping that. Our first drive of the game, we went 3 and out thanks to a drop on second down that would have had us at 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 10. So we can't catch a damn football, and Jordan can't throw it.
Gage, speaking of those dropped interceptions, what are you going to tell your defensive backs to get their head back in the game and, obviously not let those drops stress them to play horribly?
I mean, they haven't played bad, but when you give them extra chances to score, 9 times out of 10, they're going to take advantage of that. And that's all that's happened here. So just tell them to, put some stickum on their gloves or something.
I'll end it on this. That 4th down call, I thought it was a good call. I thought you had an out route wide open, and Jordan takes him to the right side. Twist,
Yep.
your play call there. What was the idea going into that? And for a second there, did you think about just kicking it?
Yeah, more than a second. We talked about that for a couple of brief moments, but then decided that the field goal wasn't going to win this game for us, and so we quickly decided that we needed to open up, a one-on-one situation. That was the play call that we decided to go with, and it worked. It was there. Just the execution in this first half has been abysmal, almost worse than some Pee Wee teams I've seen. So we got to figure it out at the quarterback position, or we're not going to be able to move the ball at all. I have some ideas on how to beat, the pressure that we're seeing, but I can't do that if we're throwing, little duck snorts all over the field. So hopefully we can figure it out and play some football because us coaching staff, we're ready for that.
All right, gentlemen, we'll leave you alone to talk to your team. Good luck the rest of the game.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Our big mistake was that second to last drive.
Yeah.
I sneak.
Coach Gerald, Coach Watt, and Coach Core, how are we feeling after that first half of football?
I mean, we're feeling great, but we were part of a comeback last week. That was bigger than this. So we are not, we're not going to relax. We're going to keep playing the way we've been playing and look to close out this game in the second half.
I'm sitting here, and I think the biggest thing for me for this national championship is I'm calling it Tangate. What happened to Fred Weasley? And did he just have his arm out the window on the bus ride over? I'm calling it Tangate right now because that is wild. I don't think it's Fred. What did you do?
Well, we talked about your quarterback mind sneaking on my team last week. So, there's those accusations. And, Fred's playing good. Playing better than last week, obviously, making the throws. But
some mistakes.
Yeah, we made some mistakes.
There's stuff to clean up. It wasn't a perfect half by any means. I'd say defensively is about as good as it could have gone. And that's huge props to Lion. But
Lion saved us on that, second to last drive that we completely messed up.
Plays.
So, defense has really gotten us in good spots, and officers doing what they're doing.
Speaking of Coach Core, what is the plan to keep Coastal under wraps in the second half, especially with them getting the ball back to start?
Just do what we've been doing. It's just it works. So I mean, there's no reason to go away from it.
I don't know. Sneak, you got anything else? Because I got one more.
No, you're good, man. Go
I'm
for it.
seeing what I'm calling the George Weasley effect. All right, I'm seeing everybody around the league have this. Jordan Grant is experiencing the George Weasley effect currently. At this point, I think Jordan must have gotten sick, and George put on his face for some reason. But what do you think about Jordan's struggles? Do you think you're just hitting him a lot? Do you think it's in his head that he's gonna get hit?
I'll enter this in court camp too. The pressure that court's been calling is really, I think, kind of got their offense, questioning what they're doing. They just have not been able to find any answer down the field. I messed up on third and 13. I called the wrong adjustments. That cost us, I think, a 20-yard play. So that one's on me. Other than that, court's called a pretty perfect game today.
Mm-hmm.
What Gerald said.
Oh, I'll take it. I should probably stop trashing my quarterback every time I get a chance. But we'll leave you guys now. Good luck the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's make this game a little closer.
No.
I don't know about that. But if it happens, it
That was my
happens.
second shout-out.
Respect to their team, but we're going for a good victory here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good luck.
They're not.
All right, Sneak. What you think about their answers, man? How you feeling? Man?
I want to say that Coastal will turn it around, but I think that the ship has sank, to be quite honest.
I gotta be
Just
honest. I had
with the
CMU
way-
winning this game coming in, but CCU gets ball first as after half. I think they got a good chance here, man.
Yeah, but with the way Core is calling the plays on defense and with the way Weasley's playing on offense, it's they're not getting stopped. I mean, they've been stopped one time, and that was really just to hurry up and get downfield and let's lob the ball up, see what happens, kind of deal, But
Mhm.
CMU is not being stuffed at all on offense, and CCU is, and that's a problem.
As we sit here and talk, it's good to mention as we're getting a hand up the middle to Patrick Jordan. He's got a fumble, but luckily Trey Turner picks up the ball and saves his team, and that's going to be challenged? Question mark. Yes, I just spoke out a question mark, and I could care less. I think he's down there. It doesn't matter. They got the ball back.
Yeah, I think he's down.
But I was going to say, and it's important to mention here that this is Lion Core's final game for CMU. Even with everything happening, he is out after this season, and Coach Sexman is coming in to take his defensive coordinator spot. And what goes on with that? So he's really, really showing out right now, saying, "Hey, if I ever come back, I deserve a spot."
Absolutely. There's even with all the woes that happened on each of these teams, all of these coordinators and coaches are worth something. They're not invaluable.
As we're going to get another hand up to Patrick Jordan up the middle, this is really going to help Jordan Grant out a lot, as he's going to go for 17 yards. We're going to start seeing the Jordan Grant of old here. We're going to get a hurry up. And I'll be honest with you, 17 is not insurmountable. So if you score quick here, I came back down 24-0 to win 28-24 in less than a half. So this isn't, as we're going to get a designed, it was not a designed run, but Jordan Grant just going to take off for -5 here.
And that's why I think that it is insurmountable. Because of these plays right here. It's nothing good is happening right now. Until I start seeing Jordan Grant throwing dimes up and this team moving downfield and putting up points, I will stand by my comment.
Yeah, we're going to get a bunch set here. Jefferson on one side, number 8 on the other. Those are the only two really tall people on this team. As we're going to go, oh my God, that's almost a pick. Daniel Johnston, was that the third or the second? I didn't see it.
Some Roman numeral number.
Going crazy right now. This is not looking good. And you know what? You said it's not insurmountable. I'll hold out hope until the end of the game. I'm holding out hope because it's the national championship, man. Who knows? I know what you said. Yeah, I said that wrong. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Jordan Grant, 5 for 13, 42 yards, just won't get it done. Almost an interception right there. Stokes, single man high, trips on the right. Dude, Trey Turner is a man. Look at that guy. He looks like Brock Bowers. He's going to back up. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw out to the right side to absolutely no one because the corner route was there. He just way underthrew it.
This is a very bad game for Jordan Grant to not be playing the way that he should be.
Yeah, man, it's the national championship game. This is tough, man. This is real tough. This is a fake punt. I'll lose my mind. I pray to you. I pray, please let this be a fake punt.
I think it is a fake punt, but I think they're also. Oh, maybe not.
I would have lost my mind, and I would have been happy. I'm not gonna lie, because that would have been insane. Gage is known for doing fakes for field goals or anything like that. He does them, and half the time they work. Not against me, but half the time they work. 4.25 normal out of Gage here. His defense really started to pick it up towards the end of that first half, an interception, and then just allowing 3 points to end it. Weird little setup here as Colt Strong's coming in motion. Fake handoff to him. Fred Bliz is going to just carry, I believe that is Angelo, for 8 yards. Or 6 yards. My apologies. Again, same formation. We're probably going to see another motion on a Colt Strong here, unless nope, they just hot routed him. So I don't think he's going to come in motion anymore. This could, in fact, be a pass, but I would bet on it being another QB run, as we are going to see them take time down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision on CMU. Honestly, limit the times that CCU gets the ball.
Play action pass, throwing out to.
See, now that was questionable. You have the short yardage. Why not run it? The run game has been working terrific for you.
Oh my God, Gray! That's his third attempt at an interception. He's 1 for 3 at interceptions, man. 1 for 3. Take that to the house, brother, as this is going to be a handoff up the middle, what they should have done the last time, and that'll be a gain of about 6 for a first down.
I see a lot of similarities between Selesker and Lakip, to be honest with you.
I'm still losing my mind over the dropped pick 6. 2 of them in this game. That makes it 14-17 right now. Not even 14-17 because it stops a scoring drive. 14-10.
Par's out here living in the past, and I'm living in the present.
That's what you think. Meanwhile, I'm just 2 steps ahead and behind at the same time. Don't ask how that happens. Press man here. They're going to back off last second. It's going to be a read option by Fred Weasley off to the right. Number 90 is way too slow and huge, by the way. And he's going to get about a gain of 15.
That was a pretty good run from one of the Weasley brothers.
Gotta tell you, I'm afraid every time someone switches the ball. Did you see Fred there? Right before he got tackled, he switched the ball into his right hand. If you're going to do that, because you need to run with the ball on the side of the out of bounds marker, right? So if you're running to the right, the ball needs to be in your right arm. But for him to switch from his left to his right, just as he's getting hit, is a terrible idea because then you fumble.
Oh, absolutely. But luckily,
just football 101.
Luckily, the only fumble that has happened was on Patrick Jordan and Coastal.
And they got the ball back.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well,
What happened?
Oh, there's the fumble. And Coastal's got the ball.
What looked like a terrible play from the CCU defense does not haunt them, and they get ball back. Can we talk about the right end of CCU falling hard for the play action? Like hard for the play action. He literally turned all the way around, and technically it was a block in the back because that's how hard that guy bit on the play action. Ugh. 17-point lead, not safe here, but you need to come away with points now. You need to have a really quick drive. 2 tight ends to the right, drop back to pass, throw it deep. It's going to be intercepted, well underthrown. A guy wide open deep for a touchdown.
What in the world is going on right now?
That was way underthrown, man. He was wide open. It looked like he just lobbed it up. Like, what was that, dude? Oh, can you hear the defeat in my voice? Imagine Gage.
Oh,
Anyways.
I can only imagine.
Elijah Guy on motion. Celestia in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. Pulling guard has nobody to block. There was nobody for the pulling guard to block for about 15 yards, as that's going to be a 14-yard game.
For anybody just tuning in, the reason why we are windowed is because I had just recently moved and my setup is not complete yet, and I'm working with one monitor, so please bear with me.
Incorrect. After this stream, make fun of him. Anyways, here we go. Fred Weasley in the backfield again. I can see this being a hand up off the middle. They're changing play a lot right now. Let's see what happens here. Fred all alone. He's going to read option. No one. A swallow up. Could have been another fumble, but at this point, I don't think it matters. Could have been another fumble, but it would have been picked anyways. And now talking back to the last interception. The play call was bad. All right, and I've been talking about core. I've been talking core up this whole time. The play call was bad. That corner got absolutely torched on single man coverage, and the safety wasn't even over there. If Jordan Grant throws that ball correctly, we're looking at a 17-7 game.
Oh, absolutely.
Hand up the middle of Celestia. He's going to get a gain of about 7, 35.
And yes, I know that a lot of you are saying, set up hotkeys, but with 2 monitors, really didn't need to set up hotkeys.
Well, also you had it was well past 8 p.m. by the time we got this thing up. So.
Right, exactly. And there were some technical difficulties. I didn't really have a lot of time.
It was real quick to try to get this thing up as fast as possible because we need to play this game, man. It's a national championship game.
Honestly, I think it's an actual terrific broadcast for the amount of time that we had, and in such a short span.
Correct. All right, we're getting Fred Weasley in the backfield. Celestia on an angle route. That's who he's going to. Wide open first out. Exactly what you didn't need. You need to get CMU off the field now.
Yeah, if they put up another touchdown, or I'm even going to say another field goal, I think it's just going to be way too demoralizing.
If they put up another touchdown, you'll see half the stadium leave. Because that's what football fans do, right? We're sitting up here in the booth. We're going to see people start to get up and leave. And I kind of want to cam for that. I can't see it, but I'll let you know people leave. Don't worry. I'll tell you, audience. I'll tell you. Willie Davis on motion. He's going to throw out to Colt Strong. Colt Strong is going to go down to the 3. I wish he would have scored there just because it's me. Other than that, I don't care. He's down at the 3.
I'm hearing a lot of rumors going around that it's a potential that Coach Core might be going to Montana after this season.
Well, let's just see what happens in this game. If he blows a 17-point lead, I don't think we'll go anywhere. Anyways, Fred Weasley back with Celestia alone in the backfield. The defense is really trying to change it up here, trying to get to him. Fred Weasley in the back, throwing it easy to Elijah Guy for a touchdown. And it is 24-0. I didn't expect to do this. But did you prepare any blowout material?
Normally when we do blowout material, it's mostly just things that me and you come up with on a whim. So, might as well continue to do that.
Boy.
But
I don't think
there's plenty of things that we could talk about once we get to that point.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I want to talk, though. The coach's corner needs all the content for the offseason. Anyways, the kick return is actually a really good one. Oh my God, out to the 31. Oh my goodness, 40 plated, 26 plates. 240 total yards and 77 total yards. Dude, this is absolute dominance by one side. And what are we seeing here? Depth chart in the biggest game of his career.
We're seeing Jordan Grant get benched in the national championship in his final game at Coastal. What is going on that sideline?
Maybe, listen to me, maybe they thought that the game's over. We'll give our backup a chance because he'll be here next season. He's going to compete with the 4-star we have coming in. Maybe we give him a chance to show what he has in the biggest moment. I think it's the wrong call. This is Jordan Grant's final college game forever. So I think you give it to him. But the hand up the middle, and that's going to be a broken tackle by Slade Edenfield. That is the first time today I've called his name.
It's because that is his first rushing attempt of the game, Pars.
Exactly. I'm glad you read my mind there. As Trey Turner's in motion, another handoff to the same guy. Some reason just breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 5. I want to see Coastal do what Florida Atlantic did and hand the ball off to their tight end for 12 yards.
I don't see that happening.
Trey Turner's quick, man. The same play 3 times in a row. Big truck. If he would have trucked that guy over, he would have been gone. Did you see the receiver standing there, though? Like he didn't know what happened? I didn't know I was supposed to block. Well, what do you mean I'm supposed to block? I only catch passes. Pistol formation, going to get out of what they were just in. Clarence Jefferson off to the left. Julius Tate off to the right. Edenfield in the backfield. He's going to throw it deep to absolutely no one, out of bounds. And you know what? That was just for his offensive line, backup offensive lineman to catch it on the outside.
I just don't agree with the call to bench Jordan Grant.
And I don't know about you, but I do see people starting to leave just to update my viewers and listeners over the radio or whatever I'm streaming to right now as I'm live and in person at this game. I'm starting to see people leave, trickle out, and a lot of people are wearing Jordan Grant jerseys. As I forgot this kid's name in the backfield, Nameless, who will never play again for his entire career, in the back, he's going to throw a dart to Julius Tate.
He threw a completion before Jordan Grant did.
Ricchetti?
Riccitelli.
Riccitelli.
He's
back to pass. No one's going to get there. He's going to... Dude.
Where was that throw to?
So Wile E. Coyote. And I want to tell you what. This is how I know he's a backup. He dropped back 10 steps while he was... Dude, he dropped back. It was like playing Madden as a kid and just dropping back forever and attempting to pass the ball thinking it would go somewhere. It doesn't happen. So now we're sitting here. And you know, I see on the sideline, Coach Gerald, one might say, is having a laugh right now at CCU's expense, and I don't appreciate that. I need some touchdowns scored right now. Hand up the middle to Edenfield and Patrick Jordan. That's Patrick Jordan, thank God.
I mean, I agree, but I just don't see it happening, to be quite honest with you. Let's see what the reactions are for this Coastal sideline.
Let me tell you what. I said it in pregame. I said it here. The George Weasley effect is real, man. Everybody has it at least once in the season, and Jordan Grant's getting it now. Oh, they got ball back. No, they flip sides. My bad, guys. The ball's going to go over the middle to absolutely no one. Dylan Marshall's going to get the tackle for just being in the vicinity because that's how college football works. If you didn't know.
So,
and
Jordan Grant was starting to complete some passes. And what I meant by the backup completing a pass before Jordan Grant did was comparing the two. Jordan Grant did not complete a pass until he was 0 for 3.
Also, fun fact, I don't think this is a young quarterback. I think this is a senior as well. I think he's leaving. But anyways, pass over the middle should have been intercepted, and we're going to get a turnover on down. Central Michigan has ball back. We're looking at the shutout. The second ever shutout by CMU, and the second ever shutout by CMU. Oh, my God. Second ever shutout by CMU and Coach Gore.
And it's in the national championship. Probably the worst place to ever have a shutout. These are the two best teams. Like, you guys are supposed to be competing back and forth, and this is just awful on CCU, to be honest. Like, I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, neither was I, man. Like, coming in this game, I expected a real close game, and CMU to take it, and a close one. Not like this, though. Fred Weasley back on his own, about to pass this ball, hot routing people. It's going to be a hand up the middle to Slesker, actually, for 3 yards. And you know what? The CMU guys are good guys, right? They'll probably run this ball out, probably try some new things, get it to the end of the game. Not on this drive. I don't think they're going to be able to do it here, but that's what they're trying to just waste clock.
It's possible. Especially if you just start kind of incorporating some play styles from myself or Coach Trigger. who like to chew the clock, you can definitely end this game by chewing the clock.
Yeah, instead of pressing chew clock, you just let it chew.
Mhm.
Anyways, Colt Strong on a motion down to the bottom. It won't do anything, as this is going to be another QB run by Fred Weasley. And never mind, Colt Strong get the ball. No, that messed up Colt Strong's stats. And I'm upset by it. -3 yards.
It really didn't, because it counted as rushing yards, and
Yeah, but now he's negative.
Anybody in the rushing yard category is going to be all running backs or quarterbacks.
Fair. All right, punt. That was very quick. I didn't even realize it was 4th down. That's how quick it was. Like, all right, they get the ball back with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. What can they do with it? As the backup is still in. No more Jordan Grant. Doesn't look like he's coming back for the rest of the game.
And see, I'd give him another shot. Let's see what he can do in this 4th quarter. Pull some dignity together.
Yeah, you got to, man. Come out. I mean, you're still playing for something, right? You're playing for pride at this point. Put Jordan back in.
Like put
him back in.
There we go.
You're playing for dignity. You're playing. This is the end of your season. You need a touchdown. You can't go out like this. Not a shutout in the national championship game. And by the way, CMU just gave up, 32 points last week in the semis? So you cannot go out with a shutout right here. Single man, Jordan Grant back to pass already. He's going to find a guy wide open. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Oh, he didn't get to the 10. I've always wanted to do that.
I was getting ready to quote Coach Gage himself and say, "Mama, there goes that man."
And you know what? That's been there all game. Jordan Grant's just had to get it there. That corner has been burnt so many times in this game alone. As Jordan Grant in back to pass has a guy wide open. Oh, the corner was wide open and he went off to run. This has been all game, man. Like, they're beating the coverage. It's not like the defense is playing well, don't get me wrong, but the defensive line is really coming through for them. Play action pass, back to pass, giving it to Patrick Jordan. He's going to break a tackle, but go down -1 yards. Awesome. I've always wanted to do that. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 10, and he ruined it.
It doesn't happen very often when we're in the booth, honestly. Because I feel like all of our games have either been just very slow-paced or just extremely close but low scoring.
Ah, dude, I wanted that so bad. Anyways, we're going to get trips out to the left. Single man in the backfield is going to be Taylor, who I believe is the third-string running back or fullback. Drop back to pass. Jordan Grant throwing to his right. He's got his guy. He's going to go down for a gain of 5, 4th and 5. And just get this freaking touchdown, man. Jordan Grant has had people open all game. Get this touchdown.
See, but here's the thing, though. You can't really bank on it. So if he misses again, it's done.
Oh my word.
I would
go to CMU's cams. Go to CMU's cams. We're getting an instant replay. This is going to be here. This is going to be here, right here. That slant was open. I would not have, dude, you're not going to get the ball back probably. Go for the touchdown. You're not going to get the ball back.
But see, I would have at least put 3 up just so you know that you definitely did not get shut out in the national championship.
Oh, no. No, I'm rolling dice.
Especially with the struggles and woes that Jordan Grant has been having today.
Correct.
I would have taken the points just so that I had that clarification that CMU did not shut me out in a national championship.
All way out of bounds by Fred Weasley. They are still throwing the ball. They try to throw deep right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting 2 different sides of the coin here with these broadcasters. These are 2 head coaches in this league telling you 2 very different things that they would do. This is the diversity here in this league. We don't all think the same. But that's fine. As Fred Weasley takes it off to the left, and he's got a lane, he's going to slide. You don't see that a lot. Fred likes to truck people over, but he's going to slide right there for a gain of 7.
I feel like a lot of the quarterbacks that take off and run like to truck. Like, they just have no care in the world. Unless you're Kepler, who gets hurt every time.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we got some.
Was that too soon, USM?
No. It's never too soon to make fun of USM. We got some haters out there heckling Jordan Grant and Coach Gage right now. But you know what? They're at the championship game and you're watching. So I don't know how that makes you feel, but it shouldn't make you feel good. Fred Weasley's going to take the ball out to the right. He's going to get hit 0 yards.
And see, here's where I remember. I don't know if Coach Gerald is going to do it, but I do recall that when he had a blowout the last time, that he said if the other team decides that they're going to call a timeout when there's no possibility of them, coming back, he was going to, run the score up or go for it when it wasn't needed. Now, obviously, he did not do that on this time, but I do recall Coach Larry saying that.
I mean, I've said that and thrown Hail Marys on people who didn't really respect that. But anyways, the ball is going to sail way out of bounds on that corner route. I do say that a lot. If you call a timeout and there's 0 chance of you coming back, I'm going to score on you again. I'm going to throw bombs. I'm going to score on you. I've proved it multiple times this season.
Mhm.
You're going to get a wheel route there by the running back. He won't be open. Jordan Grant's going to find Julius Tidd over the middle for 8 yards. Hurry up offense here. We're going to try to get the touchdown. We're going to try to keep this game going. I mean, it's over, but we're going to try to keep it going. A little single high has been working all game, and I don't know how. I'm not going to say it's been working. He's had people open, but these D linemen have been insane. Like, look at that.
Oh.
Wide open. And that's been all game. He's had people open, but he just can't get it to him because that defensive line is insane. If these
Or he just
offensive
makes the
linemen
wrong
hold
call
up,
and decides to run when he shouldn't.
Yeah. If these offensive linemen hold up just a little bit, we're looking at a very different game with how this defense is playing. As we're going to get a bunch formation here. Patrick Jordan in the backfield by himself. Jordan Grant back to pass. Looking, sacked by the right end. And like I said, this defensive line came to absolutely play. And nobody was open that time. Or if they were, he didn't throw it. So I'd love to see an instant replay. We're going to get one. We're going to see people wide open. Look at that zig route. I would have thrown that. The little hook right there was open for a second. Nothing's open right there when he started to take off. But the middle of the field was for him to run. So obviously he did none of that. Guys, with this game running out, we might see Fred try to score. Larry does like to do so. We're going to see an all-out blitz here, -3. With this game running out, assistant coaches are brand new to this league. We can sign assistant coaches. You'll be like special teams coach. You'll be wide receiver coach, stuff like that. Help us out. Help recruit. I don't think you're going to be there 4 games, but you can help recruit, help be there to help you get experience to come through and be a coordinator. Coordinator extensions go through starting tomorrow. I know there's already been talk. That ball sails way out of bounds. I know there's already been talk about the coordinators and who's going where, right? We don't know who's going where. I know where my guys are going, obviously. But tomorrow extensions come through. Sneak knows exactly what his guys are doing.
I know
but if you haven't been hired,
I haven't got confirmation from the other one.
Well, if you haven't been hired or you're interested in interviewing, stick around because, like I said, extensions go out tomorrow. Tomorrow's the end of the season completely, so we're going to start interviewing a lot more. I don't think there's any openings actually. I think everyone is hired. And you know what? You know what I love about the coordinators we have in this league?
There's an opening for Montana.
No,
Montana
we
Montana still doesn't have a DC.
And we know who's going there.
No, we don't.
This is a fun block. Coming out. He's not going to block it. The ball's going to go into the end zone because that's who it goes. No, we have no idea who's going there. I'm joking. Anyway, CCU gets ball back. Let's see if they can score. But I got to say about these coordinators in this league, right? Especially you're seeing some great coordinators out there right now. The coordinators in this league very into this, right? They don't sit there and they watch the NBA draft. They don't sit there and watch something while they're coaching. They're very into it. They pay attention. They have their cameras on half the time. Very into it. That's what we need, people. We need people in this league that want to be a part of it, that want to have passion about it as much as we do. So if you're interested, interviews should be going out tomorrow. And I think there's a spot open, as Sneak just said, so we'll figure it out as Jordan Grant's just going to throw that ball away. Other than that, is there any other announcements that have been out the past few days that we should go over? I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry.
Are there any other announcements that have gone out the past few days that we should go over?
And the possibility of some of these head coaches becoming athletic directors. So there's potential of
Has that
some.
been announced?
Well, I mean, it's been kind of talked about.
That's fair. Play action pass over the middle for a gain of 9 by Clarence Jefferson, coming alive. Hey, you can talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously been talked about a little bit, because obviously Nismo has.
Oh my God, Patrick
Oh
Jordan
my.
broke one. Nice. That's what they needed all game. I have to mute.
This guy and his phone calls. Ridiculous. Anywho's. Not really much to talk about in this game as of right now, because
Sorry about that. I'm back. What is that name? Nawachkinku. I don't know how to say that name. Anyways, Patrick Jordan for 9 yards. Not much.
Name were you
Like
talking about?
the guy who got the tackle there earlier, it was like some wild name. Anyways, little play action, gonna drop back to pass. He's gonna throw it. It's gonna be. Oh my God! I thought that was completed. It was not Numongu, by the way. It had a K in it and a bunch of other stuff. And I know how to. No, I had a K at the end. So I don't know what it was. And if you earlier, by the way, if you feel like I called you out and you're in here, that's probably because I did. But anyways, we're seeing Jordan Grant completely cold. And that's not good for this team right now, especially when you're trying to. He's a wide open receiver on the right hand side. Can he get it there? He doesn't need to.
There goes the shutout. Coastal puts up points on the board. Dignity saved.
Look, man, we've seen it, right? These corners can't keep up with these receivers. They can't. I mean, we saw it last time they played, and we're seeing it now. These corners can't keep up with these receivers. But these defensive line out of CMU is outrageously good. They ran this game, man. It was this whole game went through that defensive line.
Oh, absolutely. As you can see right here.
Holy crap, man. This defensive line is so good. It's insane. And they're just going to be better starting next season. So we're going to get an onside kick, which we all know this can happen. No, doesn't happen. Tyler Carter standing right there looking at you like, really, man? Really? Yeah, I thought. Are we just going to see kneel downs? If we start seeing kneel downs, we'll just hop in and talk to the coaches. Actually, I don't want to do that. It's the national championship game. Let's wait. We're going to wait until the game's over. In the meantime, field goal block, taking a knee. Dude, at the end of the day, these teams were the best in the league, right? They got to the national championship. You don't get there by accident. So at the end of the day, what a game. What a season. Congratulations, Sneak, on your season with Marshall. Big things coming with you with Upper Iowa. Congratulations to the league for having an amazing first season in this whole thing that we didn't know what this was going to be, to be honest with you. We all got hired to be head coaches. We all got hired to be coordinators, whatever it is. Congratulations to everyone who's participated. What a season. Season 2 is just around the corner. Don't know if they've released the date we're thinking about starting again, so I won't, but congratulations to everyone involved. What a season. Who do you want to go to first? The national champion? We should go to the losers first.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the losers. Let's go to Scope School.
Okay, we're already on them.
They helped Alabama beat Texas, and then you show those 4 plays.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
We'll get there.
Coach Gage, Coach Twist. Very disappointing loss today. Is there anything that you guys learned from playing in this game that you can kind of bring over to next season when the season restarts?
Yeah, I'd say, you can have the greatest scheme in the world, and ultimately the best quarterback in the league. And at the end of the day, it could all not mean shit. So that's my takeaways.
I will say that, we're sitting here, finally got a touchdown towards the end of the game. But we saw that a lot today where the corners just could not keep up with your receivers. The defensive line of CMU was playing absolutely out of their minds. Like, they showed up today. But your receivers beat the corners almost every play. So finally we get a touchdown. Just how disappointed are you that Jordan Grant just couldn't get it done today? It's his final game ever as a college athlete, and he showed up like that.
Yeah, me and Twist were talking about that, and it's like, this is that 1% game. this is, Jordan's played bad at times during the season, but never for a full, what was that, 4 3/4. Like it's been, or 3 3/4. It's been, he's had a bad drive, or he'd start the game slow or something like that, and then he'd always find his way. Well, he never found his way, and then dropped interception leads to them scoring points, and then we start the second half with, I don't even know what that was, where we called a halfback dive, and he just dummied out, didn't hand it, and tried to throw it to nobody. Everybody was blocking. I don't know. I mean, like we said, this is that 1% game that we couldn't have happened, and it happened. So,
Sneak, you got anything else?
Nope, not really.
All right. I just want to say congratulations on the season, guys. I know that one hurts. I know that one stings. You made it to the championship game, which 6 other teams can't say. So you made it here. Congratulations. Twist was a great pickup for an OC. I think he called a great game going into this. And we'll see you guys next season.
appreciate it.
Gentlemen, congratulations as being the first ever RFCL national champions. Now, how do you feel? How does the team feel? And is the field covered in confetti? I can't see because of the colorful right now.
It's color. It's color. We're celebrating. It's a great. We played great. Second half we were able to play conservative. Just really don't take any risks. Especially when we opened the second half. I believe with the fumble that was not great. But both coordinators called great games. There wasn't really much else that you could say went wrong today for us.
Nate? I'll go again.
There's really nothing really to say because obviously there was really nothing going wrong for you guys on that field today. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Quarterback came out, started hot. He had a couple mistakes, but overall played fantastic. Second half, we just were able to run the ball, bleed some clock. Try to get a first down or two. Didn't really work, but we bled enough time to seal the victory.
Coach Gerald, great game, great play calls by your coordinators, all around great game. How did you guys win coming into this? Excited to be correct, also excited to be wrong. Now, when we get to it, that offense over at CCU is high-powered. It's probably the best quarterback in this league. Y'all shut him down. You and Core shut him down, but also it was the defensive line. What did you feed those guys coming into this? Because those corners got beat, and no one can tell me they didn't. Those corners got beat most of the game, but that defensive line was absolutely insane today. Sacked him nonstop, made him uncomfortable. What did you even give them? How did that happen?
Throughout, we had a couple, game plans throughout the week. And be honest, the only person I talked to before the game was Wad. Core did his own thing. I let him do it. I'm more of an offense-minded guy, so I'll give the defense to him. And he dialed up some new formations for us tonight, and they worked to perfection. So I will let him answer this as well. That's all him.
Yeah, we ran 3-3-5 like all year. But I knew they like to run the ball, so I changed to a very aggressive blitz today, and it worked to perfection.
And I know Gerald's been waiting his whole life to hear this question. Coach Gerald, now that you're national champion, what are you going to do next?
Edit some more RFL files for Gridiron.
He was supposed to say I'm going to Disneyland, but he didn't. So that's all I got. Sneak, you got anything else for these guys, or can we let them celebrate?
Nope. We're gonna let you guys celebrate. Congratulations, you guys deserved it. You guys played well, and yeah, let's leave it at that.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir.
Yep.
All right, Pars. That officially ends.
Yeah, man, it's been a great season. Like
season 1.
Congratulations, all involved. I got nothing else for him. Snake, what do you got?
I'm pretty set on everything else. But this was a great season, great first outing for a season, honestly. I was not expecting it to end this great, to be honest. Really excited for season 2, and I will see you in the booth next time we get the chance, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Have a good off season.